man. What was a good scene, though, wasn't it?
I think that scene was incredible, but can you tell me something, bro? We're supposed to be on lunch right now. Who's this geezer?
I don't know, man. He keeps trying to chat to me at lunch and stuff. I think he's a sweet guy. He's my understudy. If I get a cough or I get a cold, then he gets to take over for whatever. He thinks apparently we look similar enough for it to work.
I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I just had another gig. Killed it.
Did ya?
Oh yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
What was the gig?
So it was a polo ad. I know what you're thinking, right? Horse riding is kind of like, you know, we don't rock with that. So I've turned up there, and this is my plan. Like, we're meant to be in these horses, and I'm waiting for the starting gun to go, and I'm going to sprint out, and I'm going to go, stop! I'm going to do this monologue about how, like, we shouldn't be doing horse riding. And, yeah, that was the plan.
Swear down.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was for Polo the Mince. So, yeah. This is sick. I'm about to be Bond. Bame's Bond.
Is that like a new thing? What is it, like a cartoon?
Minority Bond. So,
Just so you know.
You feel like you're actually going to be James Bond, but like a brown one?
what I'm doing, well, that's what the show is.
Well, the show is I'm playing an actor who's auditioning to be Bond. So it's not so much you're going to be Bame Bond. You're going to be Bame Riz.
Right. So really, the title of my job is Bame Squared Bond auditioning for James Bond. But we could summarise that just into...
Where'd all this mathematics come from? What's all this Bame Squared?
Listen, bro, if you're the right size to be a jockey, then don't you think you're a bit too small to be doubling for me? Or did the casting director specifically look for horse jockeys again?
Let's get into the specifics, because me personally, I'm serious about acting, and when I get called up, I need to be ready.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's important to be it's prepared, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, the thing about it is, there's some things that in acting, you know, before I got into it, I was very nervous because the first thing in my mind is, oh, Hollywood, Illuminati. Yeah. So when I walked into this room,
that's actually the first thing he ever messaged me on Twitter when he first got his first professional opportunities. He DM'd me out of the blue. He said, "Bro, can a real P word be in this industry, or will they make man turn Illuminati?" I thought he was joking. Then I realised he was being serious, and I blocked him.
Yeah, because listen, I was assuming that he would just step in there and reassure me, straight block, and I was left there for hours thinking, can I do this? I don't know.
Should I block him as well?
Yeah, if you want to be
just to
more
get
like
into
me,
character,
then,
like
yeah.
I'm sure you post amazing dumps, but
Yeah, I think you did.
please may I ask a Illuminati-based question?
You don't have to do, don't do that. If you're gonna try and be me, be like I don't do that. Yeah.
Yes, that's your perception of Riz Ahmed?
Shut up.
You're assertive.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Sorry, I thought.
Don't tell me to shut up, man.
Don't prohibit him, okay? You've got to let him express himself.
You know that thing that you asked him about the Illuminati? Sometimes people say if you cover one eye in a photo, you're part of it. But the thing is, I have my eyes are naturally quite itchy. And so I wonder sometimes if I'm on set and I just go to...
Well, don't do it, don't do that
To
probably.
be fair, that's probably how you got the role, because I'm Illuminati and so is my agent.
Oh.
And if they saw you doing it, they would thought, that's a fellow brother.
Right, so just
They
raw
invited
dog.
you on.
So don't touch the eyes, just raw dog it straight.
No, do touch the eyes if you want to go far in the industry.
Right.
Don't touch the eyes if you don't want to be satanic.
I've also heard that it's part of the Illuminati. They love raw dogging too. So you're stuck in either way, you know what I mean? They'll be raw dogging all kinds of stuff.
Raw dogging what?
People, animals, all kinds of stuff.
Raw dogging means when you're
Yeah,
sitting on the
ritualistic.
plane and you just stare at the.
That's
thing.
not the raw dogging
that's-
I know.
I just raw dogged a flight with my grandmother, so... But
To be honest, that is one of our rituals to join Illuminati.
Yeah, they
You got
could
a
make
raw
you do
dog-
that.
You got a raw dog.
Someone's grandma's getting tar.
So you know when I'm Bond, right? I don't really like to drink that much, just because it makes me quite bloated. So when they bring the martini over, are we able to substitute that out for a tea, kombucha?
I don't drink either. It's not real alcohol on the set, so yes, you can change it. What do you think you'd like to? What's the drink order you would like to say instead?
Well, ideally tea, but
So what would
would
you
they
say
be
as
able
well?
to do a straw with that? Because I don't want to get the teeth brown.
You don't want to get what brown?
My teeth
teeth,
brown.
you said his teeth.
No offense to all of us, but I don't. Yeah.
You don't like brown?
No, I do.
What's wrong with brown?
Sounds
Not
like you
teeth.
don't like. It sounds like what you're trying to sell is that you're
You
not a
want
big
your
fan
teeth
of
to be
brown.
white.
Yeah, I would like
Not
white
sure that's
teeth.
the right
ideally.
thing to be the right mentality, especially with this trio of people sat here on the
particularly
table.
with
You don't
this
like
show.
brown.
This is a
What's wrong with brown if your teeth
This
was
is
brown?
a show about self-love. You got to be able to hold your brown teeth with pride.
Huh?
I don't have brown teeth.
So it's okay. It's okay. It's acceptable to have brown skin, but if your teeth want to join in with the party, so is this what it is? This is like some kind of internalized racism. Skin brown, no problem. Make sure your teeth are sparkling.
This is like facial apartheid.
I feel like all teeth matter, but ideally for Bond, I would say maybe like on the whiter side, personally.
Yeah.
So do you think they will give me tea with a straw, or is that too much?
We could see if
We see.
You can facilitate. But also remember, bro, there's other things you can utilize that far usurp, like, oh, I don't want to get my teeth brown. You can use faith as a cover.
Yeah.
I can't drink martinis. Haram.
Yeah, listen. Don't
Haram.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him.
Can't shag all of these super spice, sexy ones. Haram. Does James Bond eat pork sandwiches? Probably. Haram.
The way I see anything the wrong.
Where's Pepe's? Why have I never seen James Bond eat Pepe's? Huh?
How does that work, the haram thing? What do I need to say?
Anything that is defined as impermissible.
Yeah. Haram.
Haram.
Yeah.
Yes.
Haram. Yes.
So no, you know what? Actually,
Which I would go more haram if you want the
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You want that.
no, in the
We
privacy.
did the 6-7 thing then. Is that related
What's
to
what is it? We don't do that. I've heard that there's demonic.
that haram?
There's demonic lineage.
What?
There's demonic
You think
lineage.
everything's demonic, guys?
That's why,
That's the problem, you think
alhamdulillah,
everything
I'm
is demonic.
spiritually fulfilled.
So what do you do
heard
when you
there's
count to
demonic
10?
lineage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He goes from 5 to 8.
Okay, shall I tell you how? Something?
Haram, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. I personally may not do that just because it may be inappropriate, but I respect your
Well, if you want to
be you.
if you want to understudy me, then it's okay. You can do that.
Yeah, because you are.
Yeah.
Why don't you just give it a little quick along?
Well,
Just give it a little. Should I just swap places with you?
yeah.
Why?
I just want to just have chats about it.
This is good for me because I wanted to really get inside his head in a haram way.
When I hang out with guys, I do have to try and Muslim it up a little bit,
Right.
otherwise he won't hang out with me. But if you actually want the role, you want a career, don't tell him you don't drink. Don't tell him you're not going to shag the spy women, and definitely go in with the white teeth. I was just performing for him.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Come on, Dad. Let me see your teeth. Yeah, they're racist. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I wanted to learn some of like the language and
What
stuff
language?
because, well, like you know,
The
there's
James Bond language.
yeah, the James Bond language, but also just the cultural stuff.
What
What
cultural
is the
stuff?
Who, James Bond's
what
culture?
is a
What culture is
Whose
James
culture?
Bond?
what's a chapal?
Chapal.
Yeah.
You've said that in a way that's quite excited me. I believe
Are you
you're.
aroused?
I believe. Yeah, I've never heard it said like that.
What is it?
I believe what you're referring to is a chapal,
Chapal.
and but you called it a chapal. See, because a chapal is associated quite negatively with things that we were used to be beaten with as children.
A chapel is a flip-flop.
Flip-flop.
And basically, your mum or some kind of elder in the family would take it off and beat you with it or throw it at your
Oh,
head.
bastard, band, chod, aajo itthe teri band, that look, pong, tar, tar. But the way you said it, chapal,
It
sounds
sounds
a bit
more like a
naughtier.
stand-up comedian.
No, I didn't hear stand-up. I
heard him say Dave
I
Chappelle.
heard kinky. I heard, come over here.
Right.
Let me
Like-
sort you out with this chapal. Oh, Munya! Do it again! Oh, the chapal.
So in white families they have chapel roan, but in our families they have chapel throne.
I don't even know why you just did with it, but I like it.
I'm just trying.
Yeah?
I said,
Just
when you
trying
have an
something.
understudy on set, make sure they're not more talented and clever than me. And this is look what they've done.
Don't ever let anybody belittle you, okay? You might want to be James
Look how
Bond.
little he already is, though.
No, I mean, yeah,
It's average height.
yeah, but like, if you want to be James
Average height
Bond,
amongst jockeys.
huh? But you're being offered incredible money to do an advert. Don't anybody shame you about that.
Yeah.
I've done loads of advert, pot noodles,
done?
Uber Eats. I did advert with Spice Girls.
Is it? All the same?
Yeah.
Yeah?
One of them was
On it.
on a bus, you get me? Haram. But what I'm saying is, don't let anybody ever shame you, okay? Yes, of course you're dressed slightly inappropriately to be an understudy to Riz Ahmed,
That's not-
looking for the James Bond role.
That's just where the air's collected under the jump.
No, it's been exciting.
Yeah.
It's been an exciting couple of minutes. But I'm saying,
wanna swap back.
if you want to do that, you want to swap back. You want to do the adverts and be James Bond, don't let anybody ever shame you thinking that that's not a thing.
He's
I
put
do
his
adverts
hands
all
in
the
to
time.
cover up.
I really appreciate that because I feel like once they call my name, the nerves are going to start going because this is the biggest role of my life.
It is to be honest. Just remember, the most important thing about acting is this. Be present to the moment. Just be open to whatever's going on. Don't go in with too much judgment or preconceptions. Just let it kind of all happen.
Yeah.
Riz, you've been doing this for decades.
62 years.
Yeah, long time. So
Wow.
yeah.
Black don't crack and
Brown don't.
Brown doesn't pound.
Brown
Brown doesn't pound because we're
Brown
not earning
doesn't-
enough money. Brown doesn't pound. Brother, this is main problem we are having. Why are me and Riz sitting in this hotel room?
What am I doing here?
Right? What? You know why?
Why
Because
can't
the
I do
brown
pot
is not
noodles?
pounding.
I want to do pot noodles.
You want to do pot noodles?
Yeah.
Are you saying pound or pot?
Pound. पैसे का मामला.
He's saying pound with a cultural
Pound,
twang.
right?
P-O-U-N-D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so black don't crack, brown don't pound, mixed race people are allergic to nuts, so maybe like mixed don't Twix.
Is that a fact?
Does Twix
Yeah.
have
Nuts
nuts in
in.
it?
Can I ask you a
Really?
question?
Found that
I thought it was
too,
just a biscuit with caramel.
I thought it's just biscuit.
There's 2 fingers of
Are you-
nutty Armageddon.
Are you telling?
Whoa.
Are you telling me that? Are you honestly telling me that mixed race people are more allergic to nuts than the general
I
population?
think so, yeah, we get the worst
Are you
of both
making it
worlds.
up? Don't.
There's a big difference between I
Don't slur
think
them.
and then the way you sold it, which was this is a statistical fact.
It is.
That people of dual heritage are allergic to pecans and all this kind of shit. Which one is it? Is it that they actually are allergic, or are you just saying I feel because I personally have got an allergy? Which
I
one
throw
is
a
it,
walnut
Munya?
at you right now,
Because there's
point
fact and there's
blank.
fact. You understand? You have common fact.
I could bring any mixed race brother in here right now, and they would tell you that for a fact. Lewis Hamilton, Jack Harlow, all of them, man, they will tell you we're.
Jack Harlow's throat just be swelling up, bro. It just swells up.
That's your walnut.
Big up Jack
Yeah,
Harlow,
yeah.
man.
He's a G.
Where's his dad from? Where's Jack Harlow's dad from?
Kentucky, isn't it?
I don't want the director to see us laughing and joking around like this.
Sorry, no, it's right.
I'm impressed with your focus. You're gonna go far.
Decorum.
Oh yes, I had one more thing.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Just 2 more things.
Go on then.
Because, you know, when I land the role of Bond, I know how people feel about that, you know, in this country.
How do they feel?
You know, with 3
Excited.
African-American brothers, you know, in one of the most popular British franchises, and I just want to be prepared for some of the insults that might come my way.
Wait, back up a little bit. 3 African American brothers in one of the best.
Biggest British franchises.
Which is what? What are you talking about?
Well, I'd say it's pretty big. Bond is pretty big here, so...
But who's the African American brothers in the franchise?
African-American / Asian is what I should have said, but it was for the sake of time.
You know, that Slash did a lot of heavy lifting in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, I think that's.
I
just keep it simple.
suppose my point was, could we simulate a roast of me
What?
that might come from the British public once it gets announced that I am Bond?
Okay, that kind of.
So the kind of things that one might say you might receive on social media, or at a march, for example.
He loves doing this. He loves cosplaying racist cosplay.
Yeah.
He's got a talent for it.
We'll start light. We'll start light.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Light is
Munya's
right.
just been announced. Yes, has just been announced as a new James Bond. The first thing you might hear is, "You bastard."
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Why did you
Well,
say
I
that
don't
in a
think it's the
Pakistani
kind of
accent?
things-
It'll be our
I'll
own
be
people.
hating on us
That's
first.
the whole problem.
You
That's
understand?
it. So you understand
Because you
the
assume
levels.
it's going to be from like filling them, man.
No,
No,
it's your
it was
cousin.
Shazad.
I was just going to say that my mum is usually the first person to text me, and I would be surprised if she messaged me that again.
She usually messages me that.
Okay, the director's kind of like looking over at us, so I just had one more question.
Yeah.
How do I do the James Bond pause? Like, how long is too long? How short is too
What do you
short?
mean the James Bond
Or
pause?
like,
What
my
James
name is
Bond pause
Bond.
is that?
My name is Bond. James. Sorry, my name is Bond. Then I always mess up. Like, how long should I wait until I say the James Bond thing?
Until you can remember it.
Until I can remember it, right.
Listen, people think he's pausing. He's just had a lot of head injuries
Yes.
over the course of his.
How many
special agent
seconds?
thing.
How many seconds?
Just until you remember it again.
3, 4. Yeah, well, like 4, 5. Haram, haram for 8.
Go to Haram Haram.
All right. I'm going to do the pause when it feels right for me, and then.
Yeah, show us.
all right.
Show us.
The name's Bond.
Listen, I gotta say something. I'm sorry. I gotta come in here. But he's finding it. He's finding
He's
it.
finding it. And just
gone to
give him a
sleep,
minute, bro.
James. I left it too long.